Welcome back, nail crew. Welcome back. So in this video, I will be pinching my IGEL Beauty brush finally, and I'll be doing a beautiful heart set of nails. Now, before we get into that, let's give a hey girl, hey. I have two nail sisters that I want to shout out to. So let's give a hey girl, hey to Beast at Nails, okay? Because she went to IGEL Beauty and she demanded that I get a coupon code. So fingers crossed. Also, Desi617 did the same thing. Y'all got some balls. I mean, y'all straight up went to IGEL Beauty and was like, look, we need a coupon code and we need it now. All right, so let's just dive on into this video, guys. So this is my IGEL Beauty brush. Remember the video I did when I rated my IGEL Beauty products and I gave this brush a 2 out of 3 because I didn't like that it was round. I just don't like round brushes. The bristles are too thick in the middle for me and I can't really feel what the acrylic is doing. So when the brush is flat, I feel like I have more control. The first thing that you have to do is just look at the bristles and find out, is the bristles trying to lay one way or the other? Sometimes even though it's a round brush, the bristles still tend to lay in one direction. So that's the direction that you want to crimp it because it's already naturally flowing that way. So you wrap the metal part of the brush with a cloth so that we don't scratch it up. That's just to protect it. You grab your pliers and you just press down. That is it, you guys. That is it. This is what it looks like after I'm done crimping it, and it is just going to be perfect for me. I love when the brush is flat like this. It just makes all the difference for me. Again, this is optional, so if you don't need to crimp your brush, do not do this. All right, y'all, so the brush is ready to go. Let's put it to work. I'm not doing a permanent set. I'm just going to do my peel off base coat method. That way, once I'm done, I can just pop it right off, okay? I just want to test the brush. I just want to have fun and play with the brush. And then by the end of the video, I will rate it again. So remember in the first video, I gave them a 2 out of 3. So we'll see by the end of the video. It might go down, it might go up. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. You got to stay to the end. All right. So I'm doing my DIY peelable base coat method. If you have peelable base coat, obviously you would use that. But if you don't have peelable base coat, I feel like this is a really good alternative. So I apply the cuticle oil instead of primer. And then I put my base coat on top of that, cure in the lamp, and pop. That is that. That's it. That's it. That's all we're doing. And then the lamp that I'm using, the cute little pottle lamp, I will be having a pottle lamp giveaway really, really soon. You might want to also check the Pottle's Instagram. She's having some really cool sales. She's having some giveaways. So head on over to the Pottle on Instagram and then stay tuned to this channel for the pottle lamp giveaway. All right, so I applied my base coat and now I'm going to apply my full well nail tips. Now listen, these are the full tips. So I'm supposed to put them at the cuticle area and have a full nail. But remember, one of my videos, I talked about doing like some super long nails and keeping them on for 24 hours. So these are training wheels, okay? These are training wheels for when I do that video. So I just want to see if I can handle some long nails before I go to like extra, extra, extra long nails. So this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. And to make it even more challenging, you guys, to make it even more fun and challenging, I am going to use acrylic instead of like dip or polygel. So I'm doing really long nails and I'm doing really long nails on myself for the first time. And I'm going to do it in acrylic and wait for it. I'm going to record my left hand this time. I'm not left-handed, people. I'm not left-handed. So I'm doing really long nails on myself with my left hand for you guys to see. So wish me luck. All right, guys. So once the nails have been flash cured, we still have to use the large lamp and do a full cure. So you still have to cure the nails so that they are secured, okay? And when we cure the nails, we have to sing Papa in the oven, Papa in the oven, Papa in the oven, I let her bake, 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 bake. I laugh literally every time. It never fails. All right, so once the nails have been fully baked, they are secure, honey, and you can start to remove the shine. So the reason we're removing the shine is so that the product we add next does not peel away, because oh my God, what a waste of time, right? So you can use your hand file or you can use an e-file. You guys know I prefer an e-file. Why I picked up my hand file, I have no idea. I usually use my e-file for this, but this is what the nails look like so far. I have them on. They are ready to go. So we are going to start with some polish. I know y'all are like, what, Nikki? This is not what I was promised. I was promised acrylic nails. No. We'll get to that. We're just going to start with some polish because I want to have like a little shimmer underneath my nails. They're going to be long. Like I need them to look cute on the top and the bottom. Okay. So I'm adding my glitter polishes. Now listen, I'm doing 2 different glitter polishes because I like the IGELBEAUTY polish because it's like, I like the consistency of it, but the glitter was very, very fine. So I'm adding the Nails glitter polish because their glitter was more iridescent and it was more chunky. So I just like the look of the chunky and the fine glitter mix. Of course, that's just personal preference. So I'm just mixing them to get the look that I want, and then I'm going to pop it in the oven and let it bake for a full 60 seconds. Now, when the gel comes out of the lamp, it is sticky. Remember, the gel is going to be sticky when it's cured. So try not to get any lint on it or anything like that. Be very careful. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going in with my clear acrylic. And all I'm doing is adding a small bead to protect the nail plate. This way, when I go to file them down and do a fill, I don't have to file all the way back to my natural nail plate. I'll just file back to the clear acrylic. Now, I am peeling these off. Yes, I know that, but I just have habits that I can't break. You know what I mean? So I'm just applying the smallest bead possible just to protect my nail plate. And I'm giving you guys a close-up so that you can see what it looks like. And remember, I'm using my left hand. I am not left-handed. So if I look a little shaky... Listen, if I look a little shaky, you guys, I am shaky. Okay, I am. Okay, just bear with me. But I like to use my left hand sometimes because I feel like, you know, even though I'm not very stable and steady with my left hand, I get the job done. And the way I feel with my left hand is probably how a lot of you guys feel even with your dominant hand, because you're just really new. So I like to use my left hand so that you guys can see, oh, okay, like, all right, she does it like that too. You know what I mean? But in the end, if it looks really pretty, sometimes, you know, you got to weeble and wobble, but, you know, you'll fall and you just get back up. All right, so I added my clear acrylic to all of the nails, and now I am going in with this light, like it's just such a pretty light, I don't even know, like it looks like a bluish tint to it. It is just so stinking cute. It is adorable. It's from NOTPOLISH, and I will leave the link and the coupon code to that because it's just gorgeous, and I feel like we all need that in our life. Yes. So I'll leave the link, and I'll also leave the link to the clear acrylic. The clear acrylic and the monomer is what I sell on my website. So I'll leave the link to that in the description box as well. Oh, and the paper towel that I am using, you guys, this is a paper towel from Amazon with the plastic backing. Remember when I just started my channel, I was obsessed with these paper towels. I was obsessed. I pulled them back out. I actually stopped using them because I was so obsessed. This is so crazy. But I just didn't want to like use them up. I felt like I just had to save them. I felt like they were like precious china, you know? And so I just stored them in the closet. Well, I went back and got them because I was like, Nikki, this is ridiculous. They've been sitting in here for like, what, a year? Pull them out of the closet and use them. So that's what I'm using. And you guys, I really do. I love, love, love them. All right. Now, let me give you guys an update on what I'm feeling about the brush. I'm still not going to give you my full rating until the end of the video. You guys got to rock with me till the end. But so far, it's feeling good, but it's still a little meaty in the middle to me. Does that make sense? Like it's still a little thick in the belly, but I just have to get used to using it. So hopefully by the time I'm completely done, I'll know, where I'm going with it as far as rating. But I still do like how the bristles feel in terms of it's picking up a nice bead of acrylic. It's not like doing anything like weird. Like I've had some brushes that it'll leave lines in the acrylic, like just weird stuff. I don't know. But anyway, this brush so far, I still have it at a 2 out of 3. I'll give you another rating later. But anyway, I want you guys to notice how I'm laying my acrylic, you guys, with the tiniest of beads. I always do this when I'm doing longer nails, and especially when I'm using my left hand, okay? If I'm doing a shorter set, I could get away with the 3 bead method or maybe even the 4, 5, or 6 bead method. But when I'm doing long nails, honey, it's 19 beads plus. Okay, 19 plus, because I'm doing them small and I'm just trying to have as much control of the nail as possible. And the reason I'm doing this is because in the end, I don't want to have to do a lot of filing with my left hand, okay? I don't want to have to use the e-file a lot with my left hand, because if I'm not stable with the acrylic brush, how stable can I be with my e-file? You get what I mean? So when I'm using my right hand to lay acrylic, of course, I'm still trying to lay it neat, but I know that if I have a little hill or something like that, I could easily whip that e-file out and I'm like, boom, 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 because I'm very comfortable with the e-file in my right hand. When I'm doing it in my left, though, not the case. So, you know what I mean? I just try to be a little bit more careful when I'm laying the acrylic in my non-dominant hand. These tiny beads is just what it is. If you guys are watching me and you like, dang girl, all them beads. Yes, okay, yes. Because if not, the nails will be very like, oh my gosh, all over the place. It'll be all over the place. So as you can tell, I did 3 ombre nails so far. The ring finger I'm doing solid because I want to add a little nail art to that one. And then the pinky I'm going to also do ombre. And the acrylic that I'm using, I told you, was not polished. But the second color that you guys are about to see is from IGELBEAUTY. And you guys, it is so gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Wait till the monomer hits it though, because right now it's cute. It's cute or whatever, you know what I mean? It's pink, it's whatever, you know. You look at pink acrylic, of course it's popping, of course. But when the monomer hits it and it has like, do y'all see that? Do you see that? What? Go put this in your cart right now. Go, y'all. Nail crew, put it in the cart, put it in the cart. And when they have their 60% off sale, then, or better yet, when they give me my code, when they give me my coupon code, then you guys can purchase it. But go ahead and put it in the cart for now. That way, when I say go ahead and get it, boom, you guys go ahead and get it. But seriously, the color is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, remember these powders, both of them, the Not Polished and the IGEL, they are acrylics, but they're also dip powders. So they're both a 2-in-1 system. When you use the acrylic with monomer, it's always a slightly different color than when you use it as a dip system. So if you guys get these same colors and you're using it as a dip, I'm sure the colors will still be gorgeous. I'm sure of that. But I don't know if you're going to pick up like, look at that. Do you see that gold undertone? I don't know if you'll be able to pick those colors up if you're using it as a dip system. Maybe I'll experiment and try it for you guys. But yeah, that is a gorgeous, I just love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. So, and then the same thing with the frosted type white color. I don't know if it'll look that frosted, that beautiful color if you used it as a dip system. Maybe it'll look more like milky white versus like frosted. You get what I mean? And the reason for that is because, one, you're adding a liquid to a powder. Of course, it's going to tint it. But also, the monomer is tinted purple. So basically, anything that it touches is going to have some sort of discoloration. All right, so my left hand is doing good so far. And now it's time for the encapsulation. Woo, woo! I laid that acrylic. I laid that acrylic. I laid that acrylic with my left hand, with my left. You guys, I will go all day. I will make up a song in a minute, and I will sing it all day about how happy I am that I laid the acrylic with my left hand, and it's not perfect, but you know what? I got the job done. Job done, you guys. And now I am encapsulating. So remember, when we encapsulate the nails, we are doing more than just sealing and protecting our colored acrylic. So you kind of have to do 5 things at once, literally 5 things at once. So you are covering, sealing, and protecting your colored acrylic. At the same time, you should be looking at your apex. If it's too flat, well, you know you have to build it up. If it's too thick, now you should be thinking, okay, I have to grab my extra coarse drill bits. Where are they? Let me put a mental note so I can go right to them when I need them, okay? So these are the things that you should be thinking about. Then you're going to look at the stress area of the nail. Is that too thin? If that's thin, oh, the nail's going to snap right off and break. So now you have to build that up. Again, if it's too thick and too bulky, again, you should be thinking about those drill bits. You want to know exactly where they are because you don't want to be fumbling around looking for them like a crazy person when you could use this opportunity right now to scan the room and look and kind of think, okay, where are they? Where are they? Okay, boom, I found them, and go right to them when you need them. That way you just look a little bit more polished and professional if you're doing a client's nails. Now, if you're doing your own nails, well, you know, whatever. You can be as frantic as you want to be. All right, so after you encapsulate all the nails, you give it a couple minutes to dry, and then you are going to go in with your file. You could definitely use your hand file if that's what you're used to and more comfortable with. I know that if I use my hand file, especially in my left hand, I'm going to be here all day. I'm going to be here all day. So instead, I am going to use the e-file just to give me a little bit more speed. Now notice, I have a pillow. The towel is on it, so you really can't see it. But you could tell that there's something I'm resting my hand on. So I have a pillow there. This is what I have to do when I'm using the e-file in my left hand because I'm not as steady as when I'm using it in my right hand. So I have to do little tips and tricks to make it easy for me. And this works very well. Get you guys a nice pillow, cover it with a towel, and just rest your hands on there when you need to. When you feel it's getting a little weak, a little shaky, rest your hand. Then pick it up when you can. You know, just do what you have to do to get it done. And also, I'm using the e-file because, remember in the last video, I talked about not wanting to get repetitive use trauma. Remember, me using my left hand like 50,000 times to file one nail, you know, that's a lot of work. And I got 5 nails that I have to fix, and they're long. So there is no way that I'd be using the hand file. No, absolutely not. So again, you see I'm using a paperweight to make my hands a little bit more stable. I got all kind of tips and tricks, like whatever works for you, do that. All right, so as you notice, I'm just filing around the perimeter of the nail, just the tip. And then when I'm done, like I got the basic shape of what I need. And so now I'm going to file over the surface of the nail. You guys do not have to do it that way. If you want to do like complete one full nail and then complete the other full nail like that, if that's your filing pattern, absolutely do that. But this was just a little bit easier for me, you know, focus on the shape of the nail and then focus on smoothing it out. That just worked out for me a little bit better today. But remember, you guys, you do not have to use an e-file if you're not comfortable. Also, if you are using an e-file and you feel a little, you know, insecure about it, make sure you're using a safety drill bit, okay? You do not have to use an arbor band like I'm using today. Use a safety drill bit. That way there's less chance of you hurting yourself. Of course, you still have to be careful, but it's just a little bit safer than using an arbor band. All right. So I'm just going to file the rest of the nails off camera. And I also drew some hearts just some regular hearts. I took a pencil, I drew hearts, that's it. And now, as you guys know, once I use a pencil to draw on the nail, I like to draw on the naked nail. Then I seal it in with matte top coat. And for me, that just works out the best when it comes to nail art. So you draw on the naked nail, seal it in with matte top coat, cure it for 60 seconds, and then you could apply your color to the matte top coat, okay? And this way, if you mess up, if you apply the wrong color, I don't know, you just messed it all up, like whatever. The worst thing you could do, all you do is wipe it off, but you don't have to worry about redrawing the hearts. Okay, or whatever you drew. You don't have to worry about redrawing that because the matte top coat sealed it in. So I have my cute little finger palette. Every time I look at it, I'm like, ah! It's so stinking cute. Thank you again for sending me this palette. I love it. The art brush that I'm using, I got from Beauty Big Bang, you guys, and I do have a coupon code to Beauty Big Bang, so I will leave that link and code in the description box. And then the polishes that I'm using, I got those from Modelones, and I will also leave the Modelones link and coupon code in the description box. What else? The purple matte, if you guys care. I think I got that from the Dollar Tree. It's a silicone matte. It's in the baking area. So if you guys really like this matte, go to the Dollar Tree, go to the baking area where they have like the pans and, you know, like the little kitchen stuff. And this is called like a cookie baking sheet. So you can find them in the Dollar Tree. I think you can also find them at Walmart. And it's just a nice silicone matte, a nice surface protector for your table. So anyway, I am just using random colors and I'm just coloring in the penciled hearts. And that is it. That is it, you guys. That is it. We're just going to color in our, and this reminds me of like when I was a child and I used to color. Like, duh, who didn't color as a child? That was like one of the most fondest childhood memories. Coloring. Like, this is so nostalgic for me right now. Like, just coloring in a coloring book and then having like competitions. Did you guys do that? We had coloring book competitions and we had to color every single page from start to finish. I know, right? I know. Because sometimes in the middle of the book, here I go on a rant, you guys. I'm sorry, story time. But you know, in the middle of the book, that's where like the best pictures would be, and you want to get to that picture so bad, but you got like 20 pages that you have to color before you can get to that one, and you just want to skip and just color out of order, but you just can't because you're in a coloring competition, and the competition states you have to color all the pictures from front to back, and your coloring got to be the bomb. Like, it has to be good coloring, and you have to color the whole book. I don't know, dumb rules, just stupid rules that kids make up, just dumb. But yeah, man, I just remember it was always like the picture that I wanted to color was in the middle or the back. I just remember that. Oh, yeah. We even went so far as to color, like, you know, the intro picture, you know, when you open the book and it has like words on it and it's like a forward or illustrated by, produced or published by, whatever. And there's like a little picture on that page too. We used to even color that. Yep, I was destined to do nails, you guys. I was destined to do something fun and colorful and creative. Like, I was destined to do this. Look at my palette. Do you see my finger palette right now? Do you know I feel like every time I use my finger palette? Do you know who I feel like? Is his name Bob Ross? I hope that's his name. Oh my God, I'm going to put a picture of him. Remember, you guys, you all used to watch him, unless you're like really, really young and you're like, who are you talking about? I have no idea. But everybody like in my age bracket, you guys know him. I feel like him right now. Like, he used to just pull out his little easel and his paintbrush, and he used to just paint happy clouds. Like, all the clouds were happy all the time. I feel like I'm painting happy hearts. Boom. This video, I'm going to title it Happy Hearts. That's it. Period. Done. That's who I feel like right now. I feel like I'm painting the happy heart, happy clouds. Like, that's where I'm at with the trees. You know, little trees with little sticks. And oh my God. Okay. You guys, I had coffee. Every time I have coffee, I'm just so extra like, So I do apologize. Okay. So now The hearts are all painted. I love them. I freaking love them. And I do want to point out that after every like 2 or 3 hearts that I colored in, I cure them, just to let you guys know. Yeah, but if you guys are insecure, especially, you know, if you're using your non-dominant hand at this point, you can cure after each heart. Every time you paint one in, cure it. Paint one in, cure it. So I went ahead and did that. And then as you saw, I traced it in the black just so it pops out. And now I am adding some bling because we all, oh my God, we just have to have bling. Like, oh. I told you guys in the beginning of the video, I wanted it to be like shimmery from the top and bottom. So remember, I had the glitter at the bottom and then I have the bling on the top. So yes, yes. So far, I'm loving this finger particularly. I love it. Like I could probably wear all my fingers like this. And had I known that it was going to come out this beautiful, I probably would have, you know, done another finger full white and did some kind of hearts or something. I would have played with a little bit more of the heart theme, but I didn't think that I was going to get it. I thought I was going to be drawing hearts for days. And that's also why I didn't even record it. I didn't even put the camera on because I thought I was going to be there struggling. So I didn't even turn the camera on. And what do you know? I drew every heart in the first try. Of course it would be that way. Of course. So I added the bling, you guys, and I am literally feeling like, like I am like, you know, that girl, you know, I want to say the other word, but there's children watching. So just use your imagination. I feel like I'm that person right now. Who? What? These nails are long. They are so stinking cute. All right. So now there's no way, 0% chance that I could draw a heart on a nail with my left hand. 0% chance. So even though I really want these hearts on my right hand, I cannot have that. So instead, I am forced to do something a little bit more blingy because that's the only thing that I could do. There's not much I can do with my left hand when it comes to nails, okay? So I'm doing an XO pattern. I saw some people with this on Instagram, and I was like, oh my God, that is so stinking cute. So I'm stealing your idea. Whoever came up with this, adorable, love it. So, you know, this is super simple, a nice non-dominant hand, you know, kind of design, and I think it's so cute. So I'm just going to do my X and O. Cure that in the lamp for a full 60 seconds, and then it's time for some glitter. It's time for... How do you guys not sing when you see glitter? Who's not singing right now? Shame on you. You see glitter, you sing. Glitter is for the soul. Glitter is for the soul. Okay, so remember, under the nail, I put the chunky glitter first and then the fine glitter on top, right? Because I wanted the chunky glitter to show, like, to be what's on top. Does that make sense? So when you're doing it under the nail, whatever glitter you want to be the pop glitter, you put that first. All right. Got it? Boom. Now that we're on top of the nail, you have to reverse that order. So I want the chunky glitter on top. So I have to put it on top. Oh my God. I know that sounded so confusing, but oh my God. It'll make sense when you actually do it. Okay. It'll make sense when you actually do it. So I'm applying the glitter to the nails just to give it more of a ooh. And so far, this hand, like this left hand is my favorite. Like when you look at the right hand, it's cute. But, oh my God, the hearts, you guys, the hearts, they are so, oh, I just love them. And I'm really sad that I couldn't do it on my left hand, but, you know, whatever. All right, so I'm applying my IGELBEAUTY top coat, and now I guess it's a good time for me to tell you about the brush. What do I rate it? Remember, it was a 2 out of 3 the first time because it wasn't crimp. Now it's crimp. I'm using it. What do I rate it? Dun, 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 dun! I give it about a 2.5. So it's a really good brush. Remember, I told you guys I soaked it in acetone and all that. The bristles came out just fine. I crimped it. It was easy to use. The reason why I'm giving it a 2.5 is because it worked really well. The reason I didn't give it a 3 is because I still don't feel used to it yet. So, I mean, yeah, it's very biased. I know it's my total opinion. Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, I give it a 2.5. Really good brush. Worth purchasing. If you guys need a brush, check it out. Put it in your cart. When they give me a code or when they have a sale, then you guys can get it. All right, so this is what the nails look like. What do you guys think? I got the glitter on the top and the glitter on the bottom. And then listen, I really just, you know, my right hand was feeling so jealous that there was no color. So I added some lines just to give it like a pop of color on my right hand. And then still wasn't satisfied, you guys. So I grabbed my spider gel and threw some spider, you know, swirly whirlies, whatever you want to call them, on the pointer fingers. And now I'm in love. I freaking love, love, love that. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think about me adding the spider gel. I feel like it gave it like a touch, like yes, you know, just brought it all together. All right, y'all, that is a wrap. Don't forget, I still have my giveaway open. Enter, 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 and good luck. Love you guys so much. Bye.